What up, Factionistas, and welcome back to the 31 Days of Halloween. Today is day 500 bazillion cadillion dillions, and today we are doing a sexy clown as a little companion to the clown I did earlier. Do you love it? This is a fun little simple makeup. It has a lot of glam to it, but it's still very Halloween appropriate. And I wanted to show you something on a woman's face and someone's face that's not mine. So this is a cute costume if you want to be sexy, but also very Halloween appropriate. You know what I mean? So without further ado, let's just get right in. The first thing I'm grabbing is Makeup Forever's HD Foundation Stick, in a shade that's pretty appropriate to Shannon's skin tone, which is perfect. And we're just going to apply that all over her face and buff that in. Halloween aside, the HD Foundation Sticks from Makeup Forever are one of my absolute favorites. I live for them. So we're going to highlight with Clown White. This is a cream white face paint. We're going for that extreme highlight. And it's really funny because I know that Shannon isn't super pale, but after buffing this all in the highlight places and then setting it with setting powder, it looked really gorgeous. But I'm just buffing that in with the Beauty Blender, that white, into the foundation before we set it with powder. And then we're going to go in and we're going to bake her face. I'm putting Laura Mercier's translucent powder all over the highlighted areas, and I'm letting that sit for about 5 minutes or so. And then I'm dusting it away and lightly setting the rest of her face with that same powder. But now you guys can see, since this is a skin-toned powder, it looks like gorgeous. I might actually use white on clients in beauty makeup from now on, because I was like, whoa. So I'm going in with Friend Zone. This is by Makeup Geek, and it's a $6 eyeshadow, and it's one of my favorite Halloween contouring shades, and I'm going to apply this to her cheekbones, but I'm curving it downwards towards her chin to give you that sunken-in vibe, like she hasn't eaten in like 16 years. And I'm also applying that to the temple and the forehead, and that's going to give you a nice Halloween-appropriate, super contour. I'm really proud of my contouring skills lately. I'm like, yes! I'm going in with Marc Jacobs Mink and Kisses, and I'm going to apply that blush right on top, and you guys can see that, one, it's adding color to her face, but it's also blending that contour in flawlessly. But I'm going back in with Friend Zone some more, and I'm applying even more to that cheekbone. In retrospect, you guys should do the foundation after the eye makeup, okay? I learned that after I finished this video. I'm going in with this Anastasia eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Beauty Mark. And I'm going to sweep that all over her crease. I'm right now focusing only on the outer crease, but you want to bring it all the way into the inner corners of the eye. So I'm using Beauty Mark, and I'm just applying it because it's a nice warmish purple-toned brown, and I think it goes really good with the purple glitter. And we're going to blend that out now with this other eyeshadow from Anastasia, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. So using Dusty Rose, I'm only focusing on the gradient on the top part of the crease. The lower part of the crease I'm going to focus on right now, or in a second, with some black eyeshadow. But I'm sweeping Dusty Rose with a little bit of Beauty Mark into the inner corner as well. And then with a black eyeshadow, using a powder puff to protect from fallout, I'm applying that to the outer corner. I'm grabbing some glitter adhesive and some purple glitter from Star Crushed Minerals, and this is my favorite part, and also the exact reason why you should do the eyes first. But I'm applying the glitter to her lid, and then I'm applying this eyeshadow. This is Whimsical by Makeup Geek, and I'm applying that to the inner corner, and then I'm taking this beautiful diamond powder from Makeup Forever, and I'm going to apply that first into the inner corner, but then I'm also applying it to the entire eye, and that's just sparkle for days. It's stunning. Oh, I live. I wish I could take a bath in it. From there, I'm taking Sigma's white eyeliner, and I'm going to give her a white winged liner. I'm going to apply later on off camera a little bit of black to the base of that line to help blend the false eyelashes that we're going to apply later. But I think the white eyeliner really gives a nice unique effect to this makeup, which I think is gorgeous. You feel me? You feel me. I know you do. So I'm going in with a little bit of more cream white, and this is to re-highlight, so the highlights weren't as strong as I wanted, but it's also clean up on aisle 5. If you guys follow our Iris, you guys know where that's from. But there was quite a bit of fallout, so I'm just trying to clean that up by using the Clown White and then using the translucent setting powder again. So now I'm giving Shannon a very quick eyebrow. I'm using Ebony from Anastasia Beverly Hills to give her a very, very dark brow. And then we're going to throw on some lashes from NYX. They're the really pointy ones. I'm not sure of the name. 123. It might be. I think I saw that on the box. We're just throwing the same eyeshadows on the lower lash line, and then bam. And then I'm also adding a little bit more Friend Zone from Makeup Geek. As the eye makeup begins to get heavier, I start to make the contour and everything heavier because I don't want to go too hard too quick. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, unfortunately, I'm blocking you with my hand, but I'm applying those two, very Joker clown marks using black face paint. And then I'm going to buff that out with the same eyeshadows that we used previously. I'm having a little bit of a blending issue because I didn't set the highlight on the forehead. So the eyeshadows are blending a little skirk, but whatever, it's okay. So now I'm taking Beauty Mark again, and I'm applying that to the inner corner down almost into a brow contour, but really focusing on adding all of that stuff into the inner part of the brow to tie in on the back end when we apply the silver leaf. So I'm applying the silver leaf, which is the same as the gold leaf in my other video, which you guys can get at Hobby Lobby for like $6. And I'm applying just a little bit more eyeshadow to really make the eye come together, and then we're going to pop in those contacts. Once the white contacts are in, you're going to create 2 more lines on the lower lash line, and then you're going to add little gems at each of the points. I thought that was a little fun added glam bonus. If you guys can get really sparkly diamonds, you guys can use black diamonds, pearls, whatever you want. You can glue a hamster to your head. Do whatever you want, girlfriend. And then I'm just blending in the base of that black line with the same eyeshadows that we had used before. So I'm applying a little bit of liquid lipstick. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's in the color Potion. It's a very, very dark purple. I'm applying that all over our lips like normal in Beauty, but then I'm also winging them out. So it's a little sassy sass. And then I'm going a little bit more to just finish all of this off with a little bit of blush, the same blush that we had used from Marc Jacobs. And then this is what really seals the deal for that queen contour. I'm taking some white eyeshadow, and I'm using that to apply right underneath where that contour ends, and that's going to give you the sharpest cheekbones you've ever seen in your entire life. I think it's a really great Halloween trick. But I'm also re-highlighting all of the highlight areas. But once you find yourself there, that's the finished tutorial, my friends. I really hope that you guys liked it. It's a very simple, but very glam and sexy way to be super Halloween appropriate badass on October 31st. I hope you guys like it, and if you guys recreate this or any of my looks, share it with Faction Halloween. I would love to see it, you know what I'm saying? And definitely subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. 31 videos. We're halfway there, homies. Okay, bye. Bye, friends.